Welcome back to Barely Compiled Games. In the previous video we did design our dialogue system. If you haven't seen that yet, please check it out. And as you can see, if we press on E, it will say this is a test. And after 2 seconds it will disappear and we can call it again. Before we go into the fun part and setting up NPCs to talk to, what I would really like to do is explain a bit about our text styles, because we glossed over that in the previous video. If you go back to our dialogue folder, we can have our text styles here, and we have our dialogue here. And as you can see, our dialogue uses our text style, but it just uses the default text style. So if we were to set lorem ipsum dollar sit amet, I think it is, and then you will see that it will just show up as white always, but maybe we want to add a little bit of spice to this. So we're going to add a new row, call this red, copy our text style by hovering over it, pasting it here. Now everything is the same, we don't have to select the font family or something. We can just make this red. Let's make it a bit of a dark red. I always enjoy a dark red. And then let's also add blue. And now for blue, we're going to do the same, copy and paste, but make it blue instead. Make it have a little bit more spacing and make it a bit skewed. Set that to 3 or 2. You can also add font materials here, and I will get into font materials in a different video. But there are lots and lots of styles within your text which you can use. You can add a shadow, you can add a if I for instance put this at like 3, now it will have a shadow. So if I do save this and in here for ipsum, for instance, add red, you can just add it like our HTML tags, just without the closing tag. So the closing tag will be just open bracket as a slash and then a closing bracket. No, you don't have to call the version because it won't merge. So you can't have different styles intersect with each other. So if I make this red and I would make $red as well, I can't have blue in there or something. But I can make this a matte blue because I've already closed the ipsum. Okay, now you can see it won't do anything when I compile. Now it will use our ipsum in red and our emet, which we set to a big skew amount. Let's bring that back to 0.2 maybe. There we go, just slightly skewed. And now we can show our different tags and have different styles for it. So this is a great feature which allows you to add way more personality to your dialogue. If I for instance go to our user, you can open up this little dialogue to open an asset by using Ctrl and then P. And then from here, let's put that in there. So now in game as well, I press E, it will have my shadow, my skew, my color, which I've all set in the text style database basically. And this can be used in many different situations, like I use it in the Euclid directive.